There'll be lots of people watching next week's Super Bowl with personal reasons to feel incredibly lucky, even before the opening kickoff. Roger Goodell will be one of them. Nickell Robey-Coleman will be another. And surely Tommylee Lewis will be feeling that way, too, assuming anger and frustration permit him to ultimately count his blessings. What common reason do they all have to be feeling lucky right now? Lewis, 26, got up. It's as simple as that. Just imagine if he didn't. After absorbing a brutal, punishing hit on his helmet from the helmet of LA's Robey-Coleman, the New Orleans wide receiver got back onto his feet like a boxer climbing off the canvas after being leveled by a haymaker. It was a game-changing play with 1:49 to go in the NFC title match between the Rams and Saints, forcing the latter to settle for a field goal when a potential title-winning touchdown seemed within reach. For the Rams, who prevailed 26-23 in overtime, there will always be an asterisk next to their names, besmirching their accomplishment. For the Saints and their fans, it will always be a repulsive memory, akin to being ripped off by a thief. And what makes Robey-Coleman lucky? If he'd been properly penalized for his boneheaded play, thus giving the Saints a first down with the end zone in sight, he might have lived in infamy. As a dope for the ages instead, he got away with it scot-free because none of the 7 officials on the field saw pass interference, let alone a potentially lethal hit. The Patriots once had a gifted wide receiver named Darryl Stingley. He, too, was 26 the night a menacing Oakland defensive back named Jack Tatum made him a quadriplegic with a brutal tackle that was totally gratuitous. In a subsequent book, Tatum unconscionably bragged, "I like to believe my best hits border on felonious assaults." Robey-Coleman. He let his savagery speak for itself. And through it all, Goodell remained mum. Though he swung from his heels in demonizing the Patriots for Spygate and Deflategate, portraying them as offensive to his own high-minded ideals, this suddenly tight-lipped Grand Poobah has little to say about see no evil officials, or a hit that perfectly symbolized the occupational menace of CTE. What a fraud. Robey-Coleman is lucky he's not a GOAT for all time. Lewis is lucky he still has his body and his wits. And Goodell is lucky, too, having sidestepped an even more monstrous disaster, leaving him free to masquerade as the tower of integrity he imagines himself to be.